Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to twitch.tv/esportsu. I am your host, Rebel, joined with Mars. And in tonight's matchup, Monroe Community College Valorant is going to be going up against Lackawanna College. And I am looking forward to this match.
I am too. I'm very excited. I'm hoping we get to see a lot of good plays, lots of, good gunfights, smart gunfights.
True, got to get some of that precise gameplay going on.
Yes, Valorant is known for its precise gunplay, so
Oh
I'm
yeah,
hoping we
sure,
get to see
sure.
some of that. Very exciting.
Exactly. We do have the map picks already. First map we are going to be headed to is Bind. Monroe is going to be on the offense first, and LC, where Lackawanna College is going to be on defense. Next map is Split, followed up by Ascent, and Monroe is actually going to be attacking on all three. Here's that they do like their attackers first. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what they've got headed out for these strategies, especially on Bind. And with some of the smoke changes coming out recently, do they want to play Astra here, or are they looking to opt in with the Brimstone?
I am very curious about how aggressive Marron's picks are going to be because of they're completely going to be trying to get all these rounds on attack. They're going to repeatedly attack, 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 and I wonder if that's going to adjust how they pick their teams through the set of matches.
Exactly. 100% agreed. Um, Also, so Monroe is currently 4-0, but they have one win on a bye week, and Lackawanna is 2-1, so it looks like Monroe is more favored. I'm not really sure because it's earlier into the season, so we could still see good showing from him. I am all in for it. Be headed to Agent Select pretty soon, so I can, I think. But yeah, so Agent Select already. Lackawanna looking for that Raise the KO popping, maybe the Cypher. Couple of picks over on Monroe. I do see the Brimstone come out instead of the Astra, which I think I do like a lot.
I see that these teams are going for pretty similar comps actually. Wondering who's Lackawanna's going to choose for their smoke or opting out of a smoke actually.
No
Very
concrete
interesting.
picks yet, but I don't see any smokes coming out from Lackawanna going for the triple duelist. So right now we do have the first lock, which is going to be Raze. Not too surprised about that. Raze is very good, especially for clearing out hookah. But the second lock coming in from Monroe is going to be the Brimstone along with the Sky, and I think they're just going to run with this.
Choose your
Or they,
agent.
or they go with no duelist here and just have Chamber be sort of your main damage along with Sky, which, I mean, it works well if you play comp right. It can be a very
Maybe
deadly
no
comp.
duelist, but they have two initiators, so I'm sure that
And
will help them enter the site. Hopefully, it doesn't hurt
exactly.
them.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like one of those coming out with a triple duelist comp as well. So not opting for any smokes, which I mean, it's at this point right now where the meta's at, you don't really need to. Well, you should, but we don't really know which is going to be the most concrete yet, especially with the Astra nerfs that just came in. It really is damaging how some of the controller role is played right now. But it's going to be an interesting matchup, and I'm very much looking forward to it, especially Monroe on this attack first, which they do have. I mean, they have more of a defensive setup. They have the double sentinel, so along with
I
the double initiator. So I'm
find
very
it
curious.
interesting that the team that is defending first opted. Oh no, they do have smokes. Both
Oh, they
teams
did.
have
They,
opted for
they
the
they go to the
brimstone.
brim. I didn't see it at the end, but yeah.
Pretty
Uh,
similar team comps. I like the sage. Oh, they have a sage and sky. So one team has
yep,
double heals and one team has none.
exactly. We do take a look at the buys though. Ghosts, a couple of frenzy or two, but nothing too major since it's only just the first pistol round. But I mean, the pistol rounds are very important because then you can snowball after and just like that. Timer will be set, and it's looking like they are opting for this B push here. Just like that, Monroe is going to be able to get pretty much full control over Hookah, though. A great uh,
Great
Radiant Peace
utility
in there. Great
usage.
utility usage, and that's already going to take out 3 from Monroe. Lackawanna getting a lot of those kills there. So now if you're Monroe, do you just opt and just say, maybe we can try and rotate to A side, or are they going to try and go for the B hit here? That's the question.
Seems like they're gonna re-hit.
It's
Sage
looking like it.
walking down long with the bomb all by herself. Doesn't know that doesn't know the Chamber's holding this.
Exactly. I mean, Axel O'Malley just sort of holding this angle right here. It does have 2 shots left, so it depends if they miss it.
Oh!
And Elmo is able to get the kill. That is the thing with Chamber. You just want to, they still have it. Your crosshair headed right onto their headshot, but he just wasn't able to make it. Fine, but now it brings it down to a 2v3 situation and really allows them to, take teleporter onto A. Jet is still going to be over there. Globe is holding that angle on the showers, which he knows that's where both of them are coming due to the TP. And there's no Euro to fake it out or anything like that. And not much util too.
One enemy remaining.
But yeah, West is able to get the kill onto Abdullah. And that is 3v1, 10 seconds remain.
Left.
And I mean, if you're Elmo, you just die
Oh, and
here.
I think that was 2 nade kills that round.
I think so too. Because we have that one in hookah as well.
Yeah, very impressive utility usage coming in from West. If I'm correct, they should be forcing this round.
Yeah, I mean, I would be too. You get buy a couple Spectres here. Light shield, heavy shield doesn't really matter. As long as you get the gun advantage, you're going to be in a very good position. Okay. And you can play off of this bonus as well if you win.
Very nice knife skin.
Exactly. And it looks like Monroe is looking for the B push again. So you should probably play a little bit more careful so you don't get disabled by the KO. Because this is where he gets all of his information. Throws the knife in there, destroyed, so it isn't able to suppress anybody just yet. And along with the smoke from Levi to be able to block it off, you're going to be in a good position, though. Axel O'Malley doing quite a little bit of damage on the Spectre. Finds 1 kill. Can he find the second one? That is the question. And yes, he can. That is going to be... They're now up in a 5v3 situation, up by 2. So now Monroe really has to play this carefully. So the combat stem out, and Elbow's able to get the right click on him. Spotted out. Levi is going to use the Spectre damage through the smoke, but West finds Elmo. That's not really good. You need that Sage there. Levi is going to get 1 kill, though. And this is really going to be more of an eco frag to...
He's going to die through the smoke.
Yep. That'll happen to you. That is going to bring Lackawanna up to 2-0 right now. I mean, if you're Monroe, you got to figure out maybe a little bit different attack strategy. It's still, I mean, it's only a 3rd round. You're going to be fine if you can just get a couple of kills here, especially now that they're going to buy rifles from dying the past rounds, a couple Spectres, but nothing.
Have we seen any sky flashes coming through, helping them push through the site?
Not really seen any many sky flashes.
I'm hoping
think
that
she was going
her.
Smoke's down.
Exactly. But they're going to go B long for this push.
Stim beacon here.
And they're gonna rush it. They're gonna throw the combat stem out, get that little bit of a speed increase. KO is gonna throw the nice to suppress them, and yeah, suppresses all of them. So that's gonna be a little bit longer on the push. But Levi gets the first kill. I mean, that's just the difference of playing a Vandal against a Spectre. You can just get the kill pretty much easier.
I really like the way that they don't over rotate, but it seems like their teammates need a little bit of assistance.
Yeah, but they're not going to find it there. Elmo will get 1, so a trade, but they're still going to be down 1 when it really matters. Sage Wall is going to be put up, though, and is almost destroyed, but Elmo's going to go through. Spots the chamber, but is not going to get taken down, as that will be another trade. 3v2, and Lackawanna is going to be down by 2. Monroe have the man advantage, so they could plant here, especially now that you know this Raze is backside. But you can just rotate over to A, which makes sense.
30 seconds left.
Also have the gun advantage.
Right.
Monroe does.
Ooh. Spike planted.
A little bit of that running gun.
Yeah, some of that nice riot precise gunplay.
One enemy remaining.
There's those birds we were talking about, but it is simply not enough.
Oh. And I mean, they got the plant.
They did get the plant.
They got the plant, so I mean they'll get the bonus for plant, but they're gonna have defuse, and that'll bring up Lackawanna up 3-0. And if you're Monroe, you gotta figure out your attack strategy here. I know you've pushed B 3 times. Maybe now it's time to start switching things up. Go A side. Maybe play a little bit slower. Wait for somebody to come off guard.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe play for picks because they rotate so slow. It essentially their 5-man rush. It's not quite working right now, so maybe they adjust, play for picks, played a little slower. The
Exactly.
brimstone smokes are really slowing them down though.
True. And I mean, you just got to put some util out there, throw smoke down, and then throw an arrow or a drone on site. See what we got. See what you got going there. You'll be fine.
A lot of
I mean, granted-
information util they have, and I
Exactly.
feel like we're not getting a lot of information from them.
True. And I mean, it is a defender-sided map anyways, so Monroe is going to be a little bit in the clear there. But already, kill coming off. And that's going to be 2 kills, making a trade on both sides for the 4 situation. Then you will find the next kill, though. But once again, another trade off of it, 3v3. And they're really still trying to push this B site here. It's going to be the showstopper, not going to be finding anything as Ruvago gets the next kill with the Marshall. Globe finding 1 though. Globe's going to find 2. Globe finds 3 and clutch of the round for Lackawanna. That was huge.
I like the Raze ult really threw them off, I would say. Definitely changed the momentum of that round. It was looking really in favor of Monroe, but good for Globe on cleaning up.
Yeah, exactly. And now you got to start pushing A site here. You've pushed B site 4 times. It hasn't worked. Try pushing another site. See where it takes you. Just got to play it slow. But Lackawanna here is going to be great in their eco. I mean, they have an operator already. So, round 5. I mean, it makes sense. A lot of teams will have an operator round 5. But seeing it, especially now, it's going to be huge. Zula is going to be able to throw.
I don't know if the
Info,
dog's
but
out
it goes
through
in the
smoke.
smoke, so it's not really going to find anything. You really want to bounce it into
Oh, and he's still in the smoke.
the lamps. True. Smoke is going to go down. And Vinny will be able to get the plant off as they are up by 1.
There's the
Nope, but
op.
there's the op kill from Axamali, but it is going to be another trade as Levi finds West, and Monroe will have the plant.
Stim beacon down.
Levi finds 3. Okay. And this is looking a lot more favorable. Elmo gets 1 more kill, and now it's just the chamber with the operator sitting in heaven. Actually, he's sitting in showers right now. He's on the site, but Ruvago will pull out the ultimate, the tour de force of his own, and get the kill, getting Monroe their first point. And well played by them, finally going A site, seeing that it works. And now they have an operator for themselves as well, which is going to be huge. However, though, if you're still Lackawanna, you're going to have the eco to deal with it anyways.
Actually, because the chamber bought that up, he's looking a little short of a gun, and their KO seems to be doing a light buy right now.
Yeah, exactly. Which, depending on if Monroe wants to snowball off of this, they can. Lackawanna, if they really want to cement themselves into being a little bit more dominant as they have in this game, you can't let things like that happen right off the bat, especially if you know they're going to pick up that operator.
Sage Wolf's
But
gonna
yeah, they're
go
pushing.
up.
That is an orbital strike kill on Abdullah Jut. And yeah, that'll happen. Another trade, 4v3. And they're going to plant, sends the molly down onto Vinny. Vinny's going to see that and go down to 21 HP. Mike is going to be planted. Now Globe finds the next kill. Levi trading out Globe though, 3v2. Play the smoke. Elmo's going to get the kill. Just off of the peak there. I mean, it's a 2v1. And Gummy go through lamps, but is going to be met by the Vandal of Elmo. And Monroe is going to win that round. 4-2 is the scoreline.
I definitely think that I like the utility usage that they're doing now. Lots of the dog helping them get into sight, and good picks they're making it significantly easier. Taking out that raise first makes it so much easier for them to like hold the site because they don't have to worry about the nade, the boombot, the blast packs, everything.
Exactly. And now if you're Monroe, you're going to bounce off of this with your eco as well because you have enough to buy all rifles. And this is going to be a save round from Lackawanna. For Lackawanna, you are going to just try to get as many kills as possible. Don't really focus on winning the round because you're still up by 2 anyways. But damaging Monroe's eco is going to be the name of the game. That is going to be the blinds onto the site, along with a chamber trip, and Levi's going to find the first kill as he's aiming for that second one. He knows where the KO is, and yeah, Vinny will call up that kill. 5v3 situation. And I mean, Globe will pop the knives, find out Rivago. So if Globe is careful, might be able to get a couple more kills.
Last player standing.
And yeah, Globe's one more. Spots the Sage. But doesn't really find it, as Levi's is going to be holding that angle there with the Vandal. But I mean, if you're Lackawanna, you still got 2 people down, so that is a little bit hurting their eco, because they did use quite a bit of util.
I'd say the buys are about completely opposite as they were 2 rounds ago.
Exactly, yeah.
Let's see, any ults? They do have Sova ult for post plant now. No other ults though up right now.
Right. And I mean, not surprising, as we did see quite a bit of ultimates online, but Globe is going to hold this angle with the operator and is not going to find it immediately. Which is quite unfortunate, because that was a good angle to hold too. Get that early pick off, you are going to be in a world of hurt if you die there. But now they know they are going to be going for this full A push, as Globe is going to get the kill on Rivago, and I believe that was through the smoke as well. So, yeah. We're going to hold it. Gummy Pawns is going to find the next kill on the Levi, and almost Elmo too, but Elmo is going to retaliate with a Vandal headshot. Not surprising, as that is just what the one-taps do. XMLE finding the trade onto Elmo now, and now Lackawanna is looking in a very good position to be able to finish out this round, and they are able to as they get a team ace. And I mean, great round from them, finally coming back into the fight. 5v3 is the score. 5-3 is the scoreline right now in the favor of Lackawanna.
I really like this Raze's West's utility usage, as nades do so much damage to the other team. He has 4 assists. I mean, that's pretty crazy.
100% agree. And now Globe has an operator in their hands as well, which could be very deadly, especially in the hands of a good Jet that knows what they're doing. You're going to be in a world of hurt if you're on the opposite end. But it looks like Monroe is setting up for this B push here once again, as we see them try doing time and time again. But the tour de force is going to be sent out, and Axomali is going to get taken out immediately. Don't know whose tour de force that was. They sent out. And Levi's just going to run under the point, gun down Gummy Pawns right in the head, and now they're going to be up 5-2.
He really is a battle brimstone. Like, that was some battle brimstone behavior right there.
Yes, sir. And I mean, if you're Globe, you want to try and just get an exit kill here. I don't know if you really want to try win this round and lose the operator. You might be able to hold on to it though because of eco. But it's going to spot him out, and Globe's taken down. Rivago doing what they can to try to finish it off. But Levi will get the kill, and that will be another point to Monroe. And we are honestly in a very close matchup right now.
Yeah, we are. This op has gone back and forth between these 2 teams like 3 times.
Very true. Now it is back in the hands of Rivago. And Monroe has a pretty good eco going into the next round as well. Even if they lose this round, they're going to have enough to buy and or use ults. But if you're Lackawanna, you really want to win this round here. At least get 6 before the half. Tie it up. Make it as close as possible. Get as many points on the defender round. Because, I mean, defense is where it's at on this map. And just like that, West is going to get taken out after an early peek by Levi. Molly sent into hookah, as per usual, but is not really going to do much.
They have the pop the KO ult, but not finding anyone with that one.
True. I mean, as they make the rotate over to A, very important. Recon is going to be sent to the back of the site, and they are going to be able to spot out Globe. Globe does a little bit of damage, but I don't know how much. It's going to be worth it, though. Spike is going to be planted by Vinny with really not much of a problem. And Rivago sees the angle there and takes out his opposing chamber. Oh, he almost found another pick through there.
Yeah, very close to in the smoke spray right there.
Yep.
Enemy flashbang.
Flashbang is going to be sent into the lamps, and yeah, Lackawanna making a little bit of a comeback in this round. They're going to be able to spot out on there, but it is just up to Globe. Can they get this 2K to be able to finish it out? No, because the Sage Wall is going to fall, and Vinny will be right there. Once again, this operator has still been in the game this entire time.
Yeah, this operator is the best KD so far. Living.
That's what I'm saying. Ultimates online though, almost all the ultimates except for the Resurrect from Monroe, and only the Showstopper and the Orbital Strike will be ready for Lackawanna, depending on if they want to use them this round or just spam X on round 4.
I honestly think Lackawanna is doing a pretty good job of holding these sites. They only have really one sentinel, and it's the chamber. So, I mean, a lot to them for
Trap
True.
destroyed.
holding so well just with their chamber, and everyone else is putting in the work.
Exactly, that will be the Orbital Strike sent out by Monroe. I can find anything no one who could. But I mean, they're playing this push pretty slow here, and that's actually a good kill that you want to. You know, that Brimstone's going to be really viable. And now comes Monroe's Orbital Strike, but hey, a little bit of a comeback coming in here. 3v3 situation now. Couple of kills, and West is going to use the Showstopper just to take him out. Very smart util here, and I think they're going to win this on a thrifty. Vago has the operator, but yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it.
Yeah. Very nice thrifty round.
Before the switch.
And now the operator is going to be back in the hands of Lackawanna, but it's not really going to matter too much as Rivago is just going to buy one of their own, and they also have the tour de force that they can use if necessary. So be prepared to see a lot of ultimates used as it is round 12.
I'm hoping to see some good plays with the Sky ult, because the Sky Seekers are really, really good utility to
You want to
take
play?
a site.
Let's play.
True. Very true. They are going to go for the B push initially, which makes sense. You want to get as much util as possible off of, or especially down long here.
Yeah, it's a great place to just have the defenders just throw away a lot of util,
True.
because that's knife down and 1 KO flash already.
Yep. And that will be the dart. I think that was actually from the drone. Now they know where the KO is. They know they're an elbow, and yep, Rivago is going to get that kill. And that's going to be in a very good position. That is going to be the Hunter's Fury sent out. But doesn't really find anything. The Seekers are there. Axomali is going to get the kill with the operator, and West follows up on the Levi. And yeah, things coming up left and right. And if you're Globe, you try and somehow retake the site here. But if you're in a 3v1 and the only thing you got is a Vandal and some knives to your name, I don't know how much could happen here. Especially with all of the util in the world that can be used, since next round it doesn't matter. And Vinny is going to find it. As we are all tied up going into this half.
Switching sides.
Very interested on how this is gonna play out, because they Monroe has like significantly more sentinel power than Lackawanna does, so I'm thinking that this is gonna be a easier defense round for them, and I hope that I didn't just jinx it.
True. Caster curse always happens, but and again, it is a defensive sided map, and if you have 2 sentinels, one holding on each site, you are going to be very good, as it looks like 4 members of Monroe is holding A site and 1 on B. Maybe the teleport from Sage. But we're looking at a B push here from Lackawanna.
And this poor Sova is all by himself.
Revealing area.
I mean, the more info you can get, the better, but that's going to be all of them through hookah. Wes is going to jump onto the point, and Abdullah's going to be like, hey, you're all here, help. We'll get 1, though, gets 2!
Gets 2?
Oh. Maybe he can hold the site by himself, but no, Axomali will find 2 kills as well. With his Q. Yeah, I'm not surprised that this is going out this way, because you leave one person to hold the site on their own when all 5 is pushing that way.
It's a little difficult to stop, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little difficult to stop by yourself.
Yeah. Nope, but Lackawanna, no, is going to be up in the lead 7-6. As they've been holding this lead for pretty much most of the game, but again, it's still very even. It's only this for second round of the second half. Still technically a pistol, but Lackawanna is going to play off of that and get some Spectres of their own, which could be very useful, especially punishing a site here where there's a little bit less sight lines and it's a little bit up close. Will be very useful for them. Axomali finding 2 already, and that's going to be West with the 3rd. Only 1 person down from Lackawanna. And, I mean, not going to really matter that much as it's just Abdullah and the Sage left. And Abdullah's going to get taken out. West finds the last kill. And really good round from Lackawanna. Clean offense. Again, still a pistol round, so.
I definitely like the chase for the eco frags for the Rays because I think an ult for Rays on offense is super impactful. Go get your eco frags, King.
Exactly. And I mean, yeah.
We're getting a judge from Ruvago.
Oh.
That is interesting.
That is interesting. Will he be, oh, I think I know exactly what he's doing. He might be going to TP with the judge, trying to go through. And they're just going to get pretty much hookah for free. Elmo will be there with the wall, but it's going to get shot down immediately. But Abdullah is going to find 2 and will get traded out himself. But I mean, a 2-for-1 trade is going to be very good going into this round. Especially if you've been losing 2 on defense, you got to win the 3rd round. Otherwise, your eco is just going to suck going the rest of the game.
I get very slow now.
Exactly.
Looks
Elmo
like
is gonna
slowly
be peeking around.
creeping up along. Hopefully to
Oh,
catch
they
one
don't
off
know.
guard.
They don't know. That's the worst part about observing this kind of stuff, because you know exactly where they are, but you're just like, are they going to do it? Are they going to peek? Are they going to peek? And then just like that, somebody dies in hookah. And yeah, that's going to be way more of an advantage for Monroe now, as
One
they're just
enemy
waiting
remaining.
to see. But yeah, Schmippy is going to die.
Teleport's ready.
And it's just Axomeli left with the Spectre and a Dream.
30 seconds left.
We'll
He's
take
gonna
out
get
Elmo, though.
one.
He's going to get 1, but you're not going to follow that up. You can get 1 kill, hurt the eco a little bit, but not really going to matter that much as Monroe takes his next round. It's still 8-7, though, so Lackawanna's still in the lead, but again, going back and forth. Also, Ruvago is still holding on to this judge.
I'm really optimistic that there will be a fun judge play that he'll do, and it'll be amazing and stun us all.
Me too. Well, we might be seeing it this round because it looks like they're going for the A push.
A gift.
But Axomeli will be using the tour de force, so all depends on who gets picked off first. Because this is more of a spread out push. They get taken out. West gets taken out on A site and showers. Unfortunate. You want Boombot there so you can clear out showers and stuff like that. But it's unfortunate. But Lackawanna will be down 1 going into this. Monroe is still up 1. They're really playing for the slow push here, which I like. Slow pushes into hookah. Nothing spotted in the corner. Elmo is going to be waiting to put the wall up. Just like that. Misses the slow, though. Gets the second one. But Elmo will get taken out by Axomeli's tour de force from long. Vago sitting right there with the judge. Gets 1.
Commitment to this
Spots the
judge.
KO,
He gets
gets
a
2.
second.
Spike down B.
Oh, he pulls out the pistol. Doesn't find anything yet. Axomeli there still with the tour de force. Could pop off here. So it's any man's game. It's looking more favorable towards Monroe right now, but you never know. Does he try and go for the wall bang? Yes, he does. Spots that shoulder. He has 1 bullet left. Finds the next kill. Can he make this clutch? Can he get the ace? He's not able to do so as Levi finds the next kill and ties it up 8-8 for Monroe. That could have been really clutch.
That was pretty close. That was
taking out
scary
3
close.
will severely hurt their economy. I mean, they're still able to full buy here. Ruvago's still going to opt for this judge, which I mean I do like. It worked clearly, but they're going to catch on to that pretty soon. More of a buy right though coming out from Lackawanna, as Globe is just going to be going with the Sheriff and the Light Shield, and West same but with the Heavy Shield.
I never thought about it, but Chamber really can get away with stuff like that because his whole kit is just other guns. Like, if he
you're not
wants
wrong.
to, you just can judge the whole game.
Don't have time to reload, just hit Q and get a Sheriff for free. But that will be the suppression. spotting out Rivago, and Boombot will go to clear out Lamp Snap. Globe dashes onto the point. A lot of smoke is going to be sent out, and Vinny will find the first kill onto Gummy Pawns. But for Monroe, and that's going to be the next couple of kills. Aximeli will take out Rivago, but I don't really know how much of an advantage that is going to be when you are in a 2v4 situation on the attacker side, and Levi will finish it up with the rest of the kills.
This is the most battle brimstone I have ever seen in my life. Like, Levi is putting in the work.
True. He
22
really
and
is right now
11.
on this brimstone too. God, I'm very happy that we're seeing a lot more brimstone gameplay right now, because Astra for a year was a little annoying. But Brimmy with the stimmy going on to rushing your team onto site is always a fun thing to see.
It is. It really is. I remember when people used to like use the brimstone stim as a fake flash because it just wasn't very useful, and now it actually
True.
like has purpose.
True.
Very,
and
very
like,
nice.
if you're playing Counter-Strike, maybe it'll work a little bit better that way, because I know that's a strategy. But in Valorant, since most flashes are like actually like ability, they're not actual like flashbangs other than maybe KOs. Never know, but does look like that. Oh, Lackawanna is going to be going for this A push here, which I think they're going to try and go for one pick and get everybody on the site. Hunter's Fury will be sent out though.
Bomb is
Doesn't find
slowly
anything,
making its
though.
way to B.
Yeah. The more noise they keep up on A side, this could be huge, as West just has the spike and is going to get to the B site with pretty much no problem. I mean, yeah, they have site for free, and now they don't know that they're not going A site anymore, and that's going to be huge. That gets them the plant when they are all tied up. Suppression spots out Rivago and Hookah, and you don't even need to push that. You can just wait there, because Rivago will have the judge. So, if you're careful, you won't die.
Rivago's
yeah,
gonna
this
get
is-
one.
He is going to get one, but this is really being well played out. That's going to be the showstopper from West. Globe is going to take out Vinny. And I mean, this is looking really good from Lackawanna. Elbo's going to get whipped, though. Oh, unfortunate. You hate to see it. And Globe racks up 3 kills. And an excellent round from Lackawanna. I really love that strategy there. Bait out as much util on A as possible. Rotate to B. Send somebody there. Once you realize all 5 people are on A site, you get a site plant for free, and you can just play for whatever.
Yeah, I think they did really well with that. Like, baiting the rotate really gave them a free site. Easy for all 4 of them to come there and hold their specific positions, and, you know, made that retake extra hard.
Exactly. Benny will be sending out the dog to try and spot out. Is going to spot 2. Rivago will have the tour de force being used just to hold that angle. Will teleport to heaven, try and see if he can hold it better from there. But I think this is just going to be a B rotate, and Globe is just going to make some noise and showers to do so. Yeah, I think they're just going to leave Globe there, try to do some duelist stuff, but now Levi with the operator will spot him out. They still think it's A. However, though, they are smarter and are leaving still 2 people on site, because you don't need to push. You don't need to push until they make a full push. That is going to be the Sage Wall, though, going to be used by Elmo. Try and block off Hookah. West will get the kill onto Abdullah, and I mean, now they're tied up. So they're tied up 4v4 right now. It looks like they are just going to go ahead and commit for it. West is going to try and satchel on a point and get Elmo, but Aximeli will finish up the kill. Schmippy going to find the next one on Rivago, and I mean, that's going to be a huge advantage going into this. But no, now it's down to a 2v2. How do you play this? Aximeli's going to be going in the backside, but it's going to get flicked on by the operator. And I mean, Schmippy can do what he wants to do here with the KO. You might be able to find the kills, but going into an operator,
It's very
especially
difficult.
if you go down elbow, yeah, it's going to be difficult.
10 seconds left.
Wait, I mean, you can't really play for time. You have to play for the kills. But no, once again, the operator's going to do the damage there. Levi racks himself a couple of more kills for that round. 9-10, Monroe looking a little bit more favorable right now on this defense, seeing maybe why they picked it to offense first. And Ultimate's going to this round. Lackawanna is going to have 4. The only one they don't have is the showstopper. And Monroe, they're only going to have 2 as well, as Rivago did use the tour de force last point. XMLA is going to be opting for the tour de force as well, so there will technically be an operator on their side, which can hopefully get them a kill and maybe even take out Levi.
Maybe. Levi's gonna get one on West.
Yeah. The blind Globe is going to find the one with the blades on the Vinny, and that's the orbital strike. Rivago takes out Globe, though, so that is your main duelist out of the way. Rivago is going to find one as Axeman was just sort of standing there trying to hold that angle. You can only hold that angle so long before they notice. And especially now that Gummy is able to rotate the B site with the spike and just get the plant already, they have to change up their whole gameplay. But can he hold on to this with just a classic? That is the question.
One enemy remaining.
He's unable to do so. And Schmippy trying to get the kills, but no, Monroe is able to close it out. And they will be able to get the defuse as well. I mean, they tried doing that bait push again, which, I mean, I did like them doing on that first time, but they've caught on to it. And now the score lines up 9-11 in Monroe's favor.
Just didn't have quite enough people to hold the site by themselves. They didn't have enough guns.
Very true.
Looking like full buys this round, though, so hopefully if they want to pull another bait rotate, it'll work a little bit better.
It will. Schmippy going to be opting for the Spectre light shields, though.
Interesting.
I mean, that's mostly just because of an eco thing. I'm assuming they really want to try and buy a rifle next round. Because best to save in case of you lose and it becomes match point.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to go... Looks like they're going to try and go through A short again. That's the knife to try and get some information, but is only really going to catch out this guy. But once again, West gets taken out. Levi finds 2 with the operator. He find the third? That's the question. No, Vinny is going to find the next one. And now it's a 5v2. Can they get the flawless? That is the question.
It's got to get in your head a little bit. I think West has been picked off by this op like 3 rounds in a row. First kill.
Exactly.
So I wonder.
They find Levi, though, just sort of standing out in the open. Schmippy finds the next kill. What are you doing? Monroe is going to get taken out in some really unfortunate situations as the Sage goes through B long into teleporter into showers. Try and find the next one.
This is a very
they're
winnable
fully
2v3.
committed. Oh, this could be interesting. This could be interesting. XMLA finds. Gets the first spray, but Elbow takes him out. And just like that, Monroe is at match point. 12-9. Can they close it out?
Point.
And they have 2 operators as well. They're going to have 1 on each
They
site.
have 2 operators. Oh, goodness. And Rez. and Skyld. They've got the perfect retake utility.
If you don't lose this round, Monroe, I don't know, man. That'll be some mental boomage after this bye. But if you're Lackawanna, you're not. You have 1 person still on a save round too.
Optimistic in the W. That's what that is.
That is very true. However, though, if you hear that that operator coming down from B long, there will be the suppression, and he just gets out of there before he can't teleport anymore. Now they know it's B. They see the util being sent out. The operator as well. Abdullah going to tag one with the drone as well. So now they know exactly where they are, and they can just set up for this. But it looks like they're trying to make out for that rotate. They're going to send 3 over to A and leave... yeah, no, they're just going to fully commit to the rotate. They see Globe, and they know exactly where they are. Rivago does get the miss, though. That will be them rotating. West is going to find the first kill on a Vinny. So if you're Monroe, that's unfortunate. Your Sky is going to be taken down, but now they are going to have time to play for this retake here.
They're suppressed.
Suppression by Schmippy will catch out 3. Oh, that's unfortunate, though. And now Lackawanna is in a very good position to be able to finish out this round. I think I might have just pulled a caster curse as West
I
finds the
think you
next
might
one to
have.
Levi.
Enemy remaining.
I think I just cursed them as they are able to get a flawless on a round that they should not have won.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's
think
caster curse.
That
is
was
a
a
caster
caster
curse.
curse.
That is a caster curse if I've ever seen one. My bad, Monroe.
That works.
Now if you're Monroe, I mean, it's still match point. You can still do it, and they're going to have a pretty much a full buy. Ruvago only needs 1 kill, and they can get their 2 to force out as well. Actually, they already have their sheriff that they can use as a weapon, so they don't even have to deal with the classic. But if you're Lackawanna, you are going to be going for this B push here. I mean, it makes sense. B push, rotate to A, do exactly what you did last time. It might work again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Very true. However, don't have really many rounds to mess up strategies left. So, in fact, you have no rounds to mess up strategies. So, I'm seeing a little bit more spam through B, and it looks like they are going to make their full rotate onto A site as they do give the spike over to Schmippy. Minute on the clock. Able to push here. Ooh. Couple of shots, Glow. Almost giving Vinny a haircut there, but not really yet. They're just really kind of holding this angle fight. Dashes in, is going to get spot out by the chamber trip. Will be on site, and Globe and Schmippy find the next 2 kills. Or the first 2, in fact. And that will allow them to get the plant. And Levi. Levi still exists, so a clutch could happen. I take that back. Levi no longer is alive in this round as Elmo finds out Globe as a trade, but you really gotta rely on the info from the Silva Dart. Spam. I don't really know if you want to spam into that, but Elmo's gonna find Schmippy. Unfortunate, and that will be the showstopper from West to try and go down the spike. Along with the orbital strike, and that'll take out Abdullah, and it's just Elmo left. Elmo finds 1, and I don't think they're gonna get the ace here as it's too late for them to do anything
nice
more.
Try.
Yeah, it's a nice try, but that will allow Lackawanna to bring it to 11 to 12, almost overtime. I'm just saying, it could happen.
It could happen. I wonder if we'll be seeing an overtime.
I wonder. But I mean, if you're Monroe, you have the 2 to force online that you can use to just get a kill instantly. Pretty much.
That works.
And Schmippy also does have the KO as well. To really suppress everybody and just deal with everything. And I think they're going to go for the strategy again. Spot out where everybody is, get the info, and then make a decision on that. Because sometimes hard pushes can work, but it's really in these moments that you really need to sort of just play it slow. Because you have the time to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, but now it looks like that they're going to try and rotate over towards A as they are going to have... They're really going to sell out this B push here, too. As they're only leaving the Sky on site yet again. And honestly, it's better to play retake than it is to rotate site. But that was an I was about to say that was a really good bait, but however, there's everybody on B side still. And yeah, that's going to be KO ultimate. Gummy Pawns is going to get taken out. Axemelli finding the next. Trades coming out left and right. As Levi finds the next one, but Globe takes out Levi. This is a lot of freaking trades right now. West finding Ruvago and Abdullah finding West. Everybody is going after each other. 2v2 situation. They are hungry for these kills and the win. Because if you're Lackawanna, you get to go to OT. All the plans right here. Abdullah and Schmippy. Right at each other. And he gets the right click. Throws the frag out. Abdullah is like 1 HP. 1 HP in a dream. Schmippy, you got to push him right here. 10 seconds remaining. Flashes himself. You got to get the kill. Otherwise, Monroe wins. Yeah. And unfortunately, just like that, Monroe is going to be taking map 1 here on Bind. 13 to 11. And it really couldn't have gotten closer than that.
It was so close.
It was really close. And I mean, that was really well played by Monroe toward at the end. I mean, Abdullah's like, I don't need to take this fight. As long as he doesn't plant and is just trying to look for the kill, you're going to be fine. But a good showing from both sides. Some very good strategies coming out.
Yeah, it was very smart. I really like this. We started off a little bit slow with the utility usage, but I definitely like seeing it grow or be more useful as time went on. So I hope to see more of that. I really like the plays, the rotating, baiting the rotate was really good. That worked
I
really
agree.
well for them, and I hope that, as Monroe is attacking multiple times, or hopefully only, oh well, no, who knows? As Monroe's attacking, that we'll get to see more of that kind of baiting util and baiting rotates and stuff like that.
Exactly. I mean, and for Lackawanna, you were also very close in that round. And I mean, those slow pushes that they were doing worked out really well for them, especially since the next map is split. A little bit harder to do. I mean, it's actually honestly easier to do. What am I talking about? Mid exists. You can go through mid and then see where you want to go from there, get a first kill. But honestly, it might favor them still a little bit more because I still really like playing this Raze. I mean, when West was popping off, they were popping off. They weren't getting picked off first. So you should really play on that. Try not to get picked off first if you're West and see where it goes from there.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
Very excited to see this next match. Hoping we have another
Me
close
too.
game.
Awesome.
Very
And
interesting.
we are going to be sending it to a short break while we get everything set up for map 2, so don't go anywhere, grab some water, check your posture, and we will be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to twitch.tv/esportsu. And I mean, we saw one heck of a match on Bind. Monroe was able to take the dub 13-11 in a pretty close fashion.
Yes, definitely a very good game. Good utility usage, good game thinking, or good game sense.
Yeah,
Very,
exactly.
very Valorant. Couple of
Yep.
fun gunfights. The jumping
Yes.
headshots and all that.
The jumping headshots, op plays, everything was looking pretty good. We are going to be headed to map 2 here pretty soon. That map 2 is going to be split with Monroe is going to be on the offense first. Again, they've chosen offense for all three maps first. So I really want to see, especially I feel like split sometimes can be more offensive sided. Yeah, you can run double sentinel with a sage and a chamber and block off mid, but really once you get those first picks in, you just kind of get rolling off of there. So we are going to see.
I'm kind of hoping we get to see a Killjoy because I know that Split is a Killjoy map. Kind of hoping we get to see like a nice cringe setup with mollies and alarm bots and all that.
Exactly.
But who knows?
And then, yeah, we are. But I mean, yeah, I want to see what sort of compositions we're going to be seeing. I don't know if anybody's going to be opting for a Sova here, since it's a little bit harder to info gather. I mean, it could still happen, as we did see Abdullah do pretty well on Bind, getting those info kills as much as possible. But we do head over to the agent select screen. We are going to see Axel Mally hovering the Neon. I would love to see Neon being played, but I'm not sure yet, though. However, though, Monroe is going to be looking at a couple of picks. Hovering the Brimstone, not surprising. Brimstone's probably one of the best controllers right now, maybe besides Viper. But yeah, Elmo on the KO, Abdullah over on the Sova. So no locks just yet, as they're still sort of talking. But I think this is going to be the comp coming out from Monroe. But if we look at Lackawanna, I mean, they're starting to look a little bit similar as well, just with a neon instead.
I really hope that the neon pick isn't a joke because I would love to see how they incorporate a neon into.
Yeah,
Just
same
in
here.
general, I just want to
Honestly,
see.
I
I'm
would
curious.
absolutely love to see that, and it might be looking like it. We are going to be seeing potentially an Omen played as well, which I would not mind at all.
Ah, yes.
But some of the locks are coming through, the Sage and the Brimstone, and if we look Monroe, they're going to be just pretty much playing everything that they were hovering. But Lackawanna still deciding on their duelists, and yes, we get the Neon.
Yes,
Let's
we get
go!
Neon. I'm very excited to see how this Neon plays into it. She's very new, so I don't know if she's in the meta or not. So
exactly.
very
Also,
excited.
note Monroe hasn't picked a duelist yet. They've just been completely playing off of initiators and sentinels that play like duelists, like Chamber. I mean, Chamber's a sentinel. Sure, his tripwires can sense where other people are, but in all honesty, he plays like a duelist. So maybe he'll have the util plus the damage. It's great. And same with Sky. The blinds and the heals are fantastic. Entry fragging, you're gonna be good to go.
And I refuse to disrespect. Of course, can't forget the battle brimstone.
The
So,
battle brimstone, heck
Battle
yeah.
brimstone.
Brimmy with the stimmy. Very, very excited to see it.
I'm gonna crack up every time you say that.
But yes, I will make a point to say that then. Oh no, but we are headed over first. And Monroe coming off. I mean, it's pistol round, ghost, a couple frenzies here and there, but nothing really too out of the ordinary, as it is just a pistol round, and it won't really matter until going into later. So it really depends on their strategies here. Looks like they are going to go for the hard push B to mid. That's fine. But yeah, they're going to pretty much put the util there, smoke off, probably Heaven and CT. As Levi's going to go off, get the blind, and that is going to be trades on both sides. Both Brimstone's going to get killed as Levi and West are going to find it. Also note, West is playing Brimstone now instead of Raze.
Very interesting.
Yep.
Maybe he wants to battle Brimstone too.
Maybe he wants the battle Brimstone.
He wants to battle Brimstone.
Rotating through mid here, they are going to spot the Sage Wall. And that's not surprising. You're going to see that Sage Wall there pretty much every single time, as it is a great way to spot when people are going through somewhere, because you can just know, oh, shoot, they're going through mid. I can rotate quickly, get the slow in, get a couple kills, get out, or trade. Question will be there, is only going to spot out the Sage, and yeah, it looks like they are going to try and push through Heaven. Well, depending on which Heaven that is, look, they're going to pretty much able to get a Heaven. Globe is going to get the first kill, and the overheal, meaning they have shields now. Globe getting 3! That is huge! 3 with the ghost on pistol round. That's going to be awesome going into the next one. Even though you get traded out, a 3-for-1 is not bad at all. And now it is just Elmo on the KO. And they're surrounded as well. There's not much you can do here. There's a Neon about to run up in your face. Drop downs into rope is going to spot out the KO here. And it's going to be a battle of the classics. But Axomale is going to be the one winning that round, as Lackawanna up 1-0.
I find it very interesting, like how much their their agent picks switched up. Like Elmo was on the stage last round, now he's on the KO.
Yep.
I just
And
I find that very interesting.
I find
like
it
that's a
very
very
interesting
big,
too.
yeah, big change.
Because normally you have a lot of people playing the roles like just some people are just they all play Sentinels. They play like Cypher, Killjoy, and Sage, and Chamber. But just like that, Globe is going to go out with the Spectre. He's going to find 2, and 2-for-1's not a bad trade, but you will lose the Spectre. And Elmo's going to get that classic for free. Not classic, the Spectre for free.
Well, I need to get a classic for free.
Well, really? Yeah. No, they did get the classic for free. Maybe not the skin, but sure did. Elmo will be trapped in this corner here. Stunned. Molly. Not much you can do as Axomale goes through. Ravago only taking out Axomale, but in the end, Lackawanna will be holding on to this defense pretty well, as they are up 2-0.
Personally, I find Neon's really irritating to play against, so I imagine that it's probably pretty irritating to be in your nice.
Probably.
Yeah, it's probably pretty irritating. She can flank so fast, and she's just everywhere, and she's so in your face, and the stuns. Terrifying.
Exactly. And pushing to this next round here, Ravago is going to be going with this Marshall, trying to see if anybody wants to push through. But I think they know better than that after what Globe did to them next time. Ravago taking 2 shots along with Globe. No trades yet. Line will be there. Sometimes it's best, like, if you're Reyna, like, in that situation, blind first, then push out. Don't push out at the same time. I mean, they luckily weren't cut off. Luckily didn't die, but Axel is going to find 2. Like what I was saying, blind first, see if they shoot it. That way you can get some info on it and won't risk your life. But Globe is doing a pretty good job of just staying alive, and it's just the KO left hiding in the corner. As that's the blind, that's the drop, and that is the kill. But not from who you think it was. Globe did most of the damage, but Schmippy got the kill steal. As Lackawanna is going to be up 3-0 against Monroe. I think this was also Lackawanna's map choice as well, which does make a lot of sense as they are popping off right now, to be honest.
Kind of, yeah. Good holds from everyone.
Yeah.
I do also want to point out there's been a lot of that nice Spectre running and gunning. I absolutely admire it.
Yes.
You know, movement
that
gap and whatnot.
Movement gap, precise gameplay, whatever you want to call it.
That's why we love the game, no?
Heck yeah. Great game. It's going to be a mid push, though. I mean, the Sage Wall is going to be there, so you can only do so much without revealing what your plan is as some of the rotates come through. Molly is put out, and Schmippy will take out Levi first. O'Malley is going to be using the Neon ult here. Finger Guns is going to be finding 1. Oh, spots out the chamber, finds 2, finds 3. West follows it up, though. Elmo is going to take out O'Malley, but that's 3 for 1 trade is fine. And West will finish it up with the 4th, and that is 4-0 for Lackawanna. They are angry after that last map, and they are hungry for this win, as they are pretty much going to be destroying any sort of hope that any hope that Monroe has right now. I will say last map was a 4-0 at the beginning, so maybe I just cursed. So maybe I just cursed
again.
They only get 4. They only get 4
4
points
is
this
all they
entire
get.
map. Caster curse again. It's happened too many times to count.
Really love the Neon run and gun. Just wanted to emphasize. Really, so good.
True, but West will find 1, and he will follow it up on the West as well. But that's going to be not the right person you want to kill because they can get resurrected just like this. And once again, it's a 4v3 situation. They do get the plant, however, and the resurrect. So now they are in a very good position. And yeah, I think I just cursed them.
Maybe.
Maybe. Movement gap? Oh my goodness!
I hate to say it.
Okay, so I cursed the wrong team. Yeah, but that was excellent. The wall
double
there.
Curse.
Axel Alley just whoop jumps right out, doesn't find anything. 3 kill, 4. Yeah, that was huge. That was really huge. 3 kills for Gummy, and I mean, you die to that, but it's a worth it because you have 7,000 creds to be able to do anything, and which is a full buy, which is an operator, and a buy for the next round. But they're just going to stick with the Vandal, as there's no really need to play any ops right now unless you have a Jet or somebody sitting in at the back of B site. Some people call it Shazam spot. But
well, I mean, West really knows his way around an op, and he was on Brim last, or not? Yeah, West.
You want to play?
Levi.
Let's
Levi.
play.
Dang.
Levi. But that'll be on. We'll probably see that more on defense, as that's where operators are usually better. But as I say, that the tour de force is going to be set up by Rivago. Is going to spot out Axel. Now they know where the Neon is, so you're only so much you can do. We'll get stunned, and the wall is going to allow Axel just to sort of bait a rotate, but he's still going to be just sort of chilling there. Globe as well on an angle. But Monroe's really looking in for this A push. Globe is going to find 1. Globe's going to find 2. That's the power of Reyna over heal. And he can throw out that blind just to bait even more. Then he will find West, which it's unfortunate. That's a smoke down, but you're still up 4v3. But if you're Monroe, you really got to rotate here. Because now they know that you've used a ton of util on A. You can smoke off Link right there and spot out a Sage.
Taken down.
Just like that, now we are in a 3v3, which this could be a little bit more favored now. They just find out, yep, that Schmippy is going to be sitting in CT side. You're going to be fine, and then you can have Rivago hold this angle on Heaven and still be in a very good position to be able to plant. actually, but the spike was taken out.
One enemy
Heaven.
remaining.
And I take it back. Actually, Mally just gets the kill. And now 12 seconds left. If you're West,
10
you just
seconds
go up
left.
here and try to get the kill.
Last
No,
player
but
standing.
it's possible.
Open up the sky.
No, you send the orbital strike out, but it's not going to be enough. As Globe will take out Levi, and Defenders will win that. And it is 6-0 right now. If you're Monroe, what do you do?
Yeah, what do you do? What do you change up to? Baiting the util, they're rotating, but it's just not quite working for them.
True. They've been cut off from pretty much every single sort of point, and then Lackawanna has really been stepping it up this game. But it does look like they want to go for a mid push here, as they can just sort of take out the Sage Wall and get mid for free. Levi will spot him, but Gummy is going to get a kill on the Levi, which is your smokes down, so unfortunate.
Like
And
this
that's going to be the
double
next
hold they
couple of
have going on.
kills. Yeah. Lackawanna's probably just going to take this round here. Something big could happen, but Elmo is going to have a Marshall. So I don't... Well, actually, no, I take that back. They will pick up the Vandal off the body. As West jumps out to try and get a kill. But that is what we call an angle.
Overheat.
That's just unfortunate. Trying to do the pull the combat brim out, didn't really work too much, but Vinny will be able to get the
Spike
plant off.
planted.
But I don't know how well that's going to work out for you. Vinny will 14 HP, gets the self heal, and Elmo and Vinny are just sort of sitting there, just
One
waiting.
enemy remaining.
But Schmippy's going to get one kill. But runs out of ammo and will die, and that is a running gun and another point to Lackawanna.
Somebody wants to go to a map 3.
Somebody really wants to go to a map 3 as we are up 7-0. Their eco is in a very good spot right now. If you're Monroe, you have to win this round, or else you are doomed, because next round is a save round. You have to win this round with the Vandals and just do what you got to do.
Tennis balling between saving and not saving and saving and not saving for them. And
Exactly. And Lackawanna has all of their ultimates online too.
oh goodness. Excited to see another neon ult and just run it down mid again.
It'll probably be next round when they do it to absolutely just dominate their eco. But if you're Levi, you really got to smoke off these right angles. Yep. Get mid smoked off, bait a little bit, but in the end you want to try and push B here.
Ooh,
That is a suppression, so the dog will not really be able to find anything. Checking their flanks, nothing really there. Flash to bait on A. Not much, as they are going to make this rotate towards mid. Smoking off mid one more time in case they want to rotate through sewers. But that will be the Hunters.
gonna pop the sky ult, but 2 of the cabbages are gonna get destroyed immediately.
Yeah. Spot the Sage too, but you don't really do much other than that flash. Vinny will find West though, and Levi will find Schmippy. But Gummy's just sort of sitting there and is just going to have the spray with the Phantom. Gets 2 for themselves, and that's both initiators down. The spike is planted 3v3 though. So this could go either way, but it's going to be looking a little bit more favored towards Lackawanna as Globe is able to get the next kill. Neon sends up the wall.
One enemy remaining.
And we love to see the movement gap happen if you are Neon, as Lackawanna brings the scoreline up 8-0.
Movement gap. Let's go,
Movement
Neon.
gap.
I'm so happy that they have a Neon.
Movement gap.
Movement
I'm
gap,
saying.
absolutely.
Yep, exactly. And I mean, what do you do?
What do you do is
What do
a
you
great
do if
question.
you're Monroe? It's a really great question. What?
It's just so hard for them to take anything, and I mean they're using their util, but it's just It's not enough. Like they don't have the synergy to peek off the sky flashes quite correctly, so it's
Nope.
just not working for them. Because they
It's
get
really not.
the sky can pop her blind out, but
Exactly.
nobody can really get the kill on it.
Exactly. I mean, for Lackawanna, you don't need to change anything up. You really don't. And especially if we see a little bit of ultimate usage here, any sort of major kill on this round is going to be huge because they are Monroe scrapping for guns right now. And if you're LC, you don't need to push. You can default on these angles and just do what you've been doing on defense because you don't need to push up if you're defending. It's the point of the game. Attackers really control the pace of how this is played. So if your defense and the attackers are playing slow, just sit, hold some angles until you hear some important util being sent out. Like that util, for example. Smokes are sent out, and Aximali will spray through smoke. Almost finding one, though. We'll damage Rivago a little bit. Gummy is going to take out Levi, though, so that is one down already. Orbital Strike is going to be sent out, and Aximali will find two! But West gets two with it, and he gets three. Racking up them kills with the Orbital Strike, and the score is now 9-2-0 in favor of LC.
That was a big ult.
That was a big ult.
Really set the momentum there.
Yeah. What do you do?
I don't know.
I don't know what you do here.
It's a little tough. They're really slowed down by the brim smokes. I don't know. They don't want to dry swing any of the smokes, so they just kind of wait them out. But then they just get re-smoked, and brimstone smokes last so long. Oh, but this might be the change in fate.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, have I spoken too soon?
As Aximali finds two, and I don't think they're going to go for the res on that KO. They can't. You can't afford that. Excuse me. Go to my drink a little bit.
Ooh.
And Aximali, oh, they're actually going to do it.
Oh, bye-bye KO.
One enemy remaining.
It's just
Spike down A.
unfortunate. Vinny will find one with the judge, but if you're LC, you can just default and you'll be fine. We'll resurrect Ruvago though.
One enemy
I
remaining.
don't know how much that's gonna help though, as Gummy will just sort of spray down with the Phantom and just take him out of the game. Like, oh, I saw West try and go for that knife kill.
I was worried. So early in the day for me.
Yeah,
It's so
but LC is up 10-0 now.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
They're just snowballing it. It's just.
Said it once, and I'll say it again. What do you do if you're Monroe? You just pray that you can make a huge comeback on defense, because right now it's looking like LC is hungry
12
for the
is
map
all
3.
they get. 12 is all they get.
Yep, 12 is all they get. Sure.
12 is all they get. Yeah.
West will take out Levi though, but Vinny will find West, so a trade from both sides. That is both Brimstones out of the game, as Schmippy finds the next kill on Elmo, making it a 4v3 situation. And potentially killing Schmippy, but nah, he's gonna get out of there. You don't want to face facing up against that Marshall, especially if you're low health. However, they're just defaulting. If Monroe's just sort of just holding this angle, which I mean, it's fine. You got to sort of put some util here. You gotta find one pick. Otherwise, it's gonna be how the last 10 rounds have gone, which might just happen anyways.
I find it interesting that the sky broke away from them as their like main source of.
Yellow.
Oh no.
I would have loved to see Aximali just not let the sky, just like let the sky go through and just go for the knife kill while dashing.
Player standing.
Vinny will find Gummy though, but once again, another round going to LC as the scoreline is 11-0.
Last round in the half.
This is some of the most dominance I've seen in a Valorant game in a long time.
This is I haven't not in one of these collegiate games ever.
Oh yeah, Abdullah has 0 kills, by the way.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
Happens. Warm
It'll
up rounds.
happen.
Warm up rounds.
Warm up rounds. Yep.
Warm up rounds. Yep.
Warm up round. That happens.
Happens to the best of us.
Okay, so
You
something's
want
not
to
adding
play?
up.
Let's play.
So, Ravago, I think Ravago has 13 deaths because he's been resurrected twice.
Okay.
Just a fun little stat just to throw out there. You're looking at the kill feed. Because I'm like, oh, everybody's died
the
11
neon.
times except for Ravago, but Elmo will take out Axamali. That's a great pick. The globe can just sort of spray through here, especially with the stim and the emperors. You're just gonna be doing so much damage so fast. Not much. You don't want to run into that Reyna. But West will find the next kill. Gummy Pawn's gonna get the next one.
Enemy down.
And the next one from the Battle Brim, going on Elmo. Vinny will make the rotate though.
I almost
On
said
B side.
11 is all they get. Oh.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
With 5v2, Spike's planted, so I guess they could probably find one here, but they're gonna use Seekers as well.
Ooh, nice
Levi
shot
will
from
find
Levi.
We're good. Out of charges. Last player standing.
No!
No!
The judge spray
Not
doesn't
the
find an
not
Axamali.
the whip.
We'll get the next
Judge
couple of
away.
kills while running through and allowing their friends to get some of that diffuse action as it is 12-0 at the half.
Switching sides. Match.
Wow. That was the most dominant half of Valorant I've seen in collegiate, at least. Any of the collegiate games that I've casted, most dominant. This is an insane match. Well, this map
Yeah.
is, at least.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this one.
Nope.
It's kind of crazy to think the match we watched before this was like so close.
True.
And
And
this
now
one is
all you have
just-
to do if you're LC is just rush B, get some util on site, because you can commit to this. You can commit to this point and win the map. And if you lose, oh no, you have 12 points
Oh
to
no,
deal with
you
anyways.
have 12 rounds.
They're suppressed.
Oh.
They will suppress all 5 of them, which is a pretty good spot. But once that suppression ends, the util goes out, and they all have frenzies for the spray and pray. Levi finds one, Elmo finds the second, Axamali will find the third, Axamali will find the next kill, and that's a 3v2.
enemy remaining.
Spice is gonna get planted. Axamali finds the third kill, and well, that's gonna be the map, ladies and gentlemen, as LT takes
Oh my
split
gosh.
13-0. What was that?
What? Oh my goodness. I can't
I'm
believe
in
it.
disbelief right now.
I can't believe the first one was so close. And then they just 13-0'd out of nowhere. Oh my goodness.
I'm speech. I'm stunned.
I-
That
I-
was the most dominant map of collegiate I've ever seen.
I don't have much to say. Like that.
I don't.
I don't know what just happened.
If Lackawanna, good job. Keep it up. There's not much that you did wrong.
Yeah.
Correction. There was nothing you did wrong because you won 13-0. For Monroe, however, you gotta find some strategy on Ascent here. I mean, I think this was Monroe's map picked as well. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it was. So we are going to be seeing some interesting there. And then they are attacking first, which I feel like Ascent can be a little bit more of an attacker-sided map, especially with mid and tree. You can get an op kill there, and you're going to be in a very good position. We are going to send it over to a quick break, though. So don't go anywhere. Grab some water, check your posture, and we will be right back for Ascent. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to twitch.tv/esportsu. And my goodness, map 2 was a banger. 13-0 for Lackawanna. And I don't even know what to say. That was just so dominant from them. You can definitely tell that was their map pick.
Yes, definitely played it super well. Obviously, 13-0 doesn't just happen magically.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
But if you're Monroe, you really got to come up with a good strategy here on Ascent. I mean, we always see that they attack first, and we couldn't see their defending side on at all because they just ran in with frenzies, run and gun, spray and pray, however you want to call it, movement gap. And they just won that. LC just won that round immediately. But map 3 is going to be Ascent, so you really got to show some good attack right here. Otherwise, you're screwed because there's only so much that you can do especially after a 13-0. Sometimes you can get mentally boomed from it. I know I probably would have been boomed from it, but I just don't even know what to say here.
Yeah, I really hope that we do get to see both teams on each side of
Right.
attacking
Me
and
too.
defense. Hope it's a closer game,
Yeah. I was about to say, the series is pretty on paper. If you just look at the scoreline 1-1, you're like, oh yeah, no, it's pretty close. I mean, first map was 13-11. No. Next map was a 13-0. And it happens. But hey, Ascent is one of the best maps in the game. I mean, I know everybody in the community loves Ascent. Only a few of those weird little people out there who don't like playing on Ascent. It's just a solid map overall, and you can do a lot of good stuff here, especially on Jet. Having some operators going on the sites. On both sides, the operator is viable, especially on offense. You can play it through mid. And as we take a look at the picks coming out so far,
Seeing Rubago on a chamber. Love to see that op.
I love seeing that operator. I mean, I love Chamber. Chamber's right now probably my favorite agent to play. He's been the one I've been playing the most in comp, and I mean, it works sometimes. We don't talk about my rank though, but it works sometimes.
Hey, no need to bring ranks into this.
No need to rank though, but I do like this sort of composition that Monroe's coming out with. Brim again, Levi. Keep Levi on that Brimstone. It worked. Vinny on the duelist on Jet. I like it. Vinny was doing some good stuff. And Ruvago once again on the chamber. Yeah,
back on the
Lackawanna.
Sage.
Lackawanna, you can't get overconfident here though. So they're gonna go with Sage, Schmippy. Okay, this is looking pretty similar comp wise. It's gonna be only difference is going to be just a double sentinel setup for Monroe and Lackawanna, opting for the double duelist, which does make sense as they probably want to be more dominant on offense than you do defense here.
I also want to note that this is Monroe's first duelist pick, so very exciting for them.
Yes.
And we get to see another Neon. How fun.
I love seeing Neon, dude.
Hopefully we get more great Neon movement diffs.
More movement gap, please. More battle Brim. Brimmy with the stimmy, always. And yes. My producer told me Neon go burr. Neon do go burr indeed.
Neon, in fact, go burr. So hopefully she gets to burr just maybe not in a 13-0 type of way, but
of course, as we are headed right into it. LC on the defense first, which, I mean, we saw how their defense was on last map. It was good. It was really good.
It was good. And it was definitely good defense.
Yeah, there's not really too much flaws there, but it is a different map. It is going to be Scent, which, again, a little bit more of an attacker-sided map, especially from my experience and watching VCT and watching collegiate play. A lot more people like the offense here. But that doesn't mean that you can't go short on your defense as well. You see Levi is going to be poking through mid first. And if you're Monroe, now's your time to make your statement.
Definitely. After a 13-0, you definitely want to prove that you're
beacon here.
Better
That's
than
with
that.
the stim. And it's a battle of the Brimstones. Well, now it's a battle of the rest of the team as West gets spotted out in hookah. Will get taken out though, but that is going to be a trade from both sides as Abdullah gets the next kill. Globe finding the second one as well. So 2v3. Globe finding another kill. 2k. So now it's a 2v2 situation. The spike hasn't been planted yet, but they have the health pool to do it. And it's 2 sentinels, so you can lock down a site pretty easily once you plant. Get a wall off on the long, get some trips in heaven. and see where he can
Out-
go
out
from
of
there.
range.
Spike will be planted, and that is the wall. Perfectly cutting off
Timed.
Globe in
Yeah,
such a
perfectly
great time.
timed.
Honestly.
Cutting their vision.
And with the recon there
Last
showing
player
where
standing.
both
One
of
enemy
them are.
remaining.
That's one from Globe, and now he just has to play this carefully. Elmo and Globe, though, have both been members of their teams that have been popping up. And, yep, Globe's going to get the 4K on a pistol round, and we'll get the defuse as well, giving LC the first point of the map.
Definitely really good retake on that. I like the way that Globe took it a little bit slower, took his time, and, you know, secured the kills. He saw the chamber, but he didn't jump down and rush down and tried to get the frag. Instead, he waited a little bit and played off of his teammate.
Exactly. And I mean, he had plenty of time left. The outer circle didn't close in yet. It wasn't going to the fast beeps on the spikes. They had plenty of time to be able to defuse it as well. So they were very comfortable going to that position. That's just going to allow him right away to get the Spectre. And I think it would be really funny if he ults and like if he gets the Spectre ults right away. I think that would be funny because they're able to do it just as a flex and just really do that. But now
Smoke's
West is
down.
going just to be. Just gonna use the. Just gonna chill there. They're gonna make the rotate through mid though, and Ruvago getting the first kill onto West. That is great going into it as Vinny finds the second.
Always
By
is a
clearing out
shame
tree.
to see like losing guns on a up round.
Right, exactly.
Spike planted.
And that is the plant already, and they are in a comfortable position. They can just hold some angles here and just call it around. But Axemelli is not one to do that as they beam down Vinny with the Spectre. We'll send the wall out just to bait, but they're going to notice. Retake there. Globe finds Elmo. Globe finds two with the Spectre.
One enemy
Right
remaining.
between the eyes.
But we'll get right clicked in the head, and now it's just a battle of baiting. Revives one. Pops out Ruvago.
remaining.
Oh, movement gap.
Movement
Maybe
gap.
a little bit.
Go, go, go.
No, get stunned by their own stun. Can you get the defuse off in time?
Oh,
Dude,
and the
I know they
chamber plays
can't.
it so well.
Oh, they're gonna get the kills, but yeah, might as well just die so that way you're gonna get more money from the death bonus. And so I believe you can buy Phantom as well, or Vandal, whatever they're preferring on this map. Which
And it can't be a
is-
13-0 now. Yay!
Yay! No, it'll be a 13-1.
Oh.
But depending on who, though, that is the question.
Mm.
But now Monroe's finally looking like they're going to get back in the game. They did, however, all die last round, but it will allow them to go back and buy rifles, which is going to be very good going against LC in this round.
I really like the way that Monroe is trying to like get mid control every round. I think that is a very good strategy and
Right?
allows them to. Ooh.
And that is pretty much B-side cleared, except for Globe just chilling in CT. By
Spike
stairs,
down,
actually,
B.
is going to take out the spike carrier. Globe will fall as well, so now it was just a trade. Abdullah will get the plant here,
Spike
and there's
planted.
only so much that you can do for a retake at this point. You have a Sheriff, 90 HP, and a Dream. You have some util that you can play around with too, but only depends on how much you're willing to put into this fight.
One enemy remaining.
But it's not going to be that much as it, yeah. You can't really win a 4v1 with only a Spectre and like no util left and a spike planted with, yeah. As Monroe takes
It's a little
the round.
tough. Yeah,
Little tough there.
Little tough.
Not gonna
Little
lie.
tough. Yeah. I'm not a professional or anything, but it seems a little tough.
Eh, seems a
Teleport's
little
ready.
Nope, but that will be 2-1 in Monroe's favor, which, yeah, again, Ascent, attack, sided map, makes sense. It
Smoke's
does
down.
look like that they are going to be going for this B push once again, which I'm not surprised. the B has been working out a little bit more. That's usually where they start off. They start off with the B push, rotate through mid and through spawn, through A, and then try and get there. However, though, trades are going to be coming out. Not really any trades, just kills. Axemelli finding the next kill. But Vinny will find one more onto the Sova.
Still in sight.
So it still could be anybody's round yet,
Still in sight.
but nothing too major. Bait from Globe. On Vinny. Globe will spot him, but will be able to get the headshot. But Elmo will take out Globe. So now it's a 2v2. And Elmo has Spike and Heal, so they're going to be in a comfortable position to be able to retake this. Be able to plant at least, where Axemelli's going to be there with the spray. Wall, run, slide, and kill. Maybe? As long as they don't go into their own stun again. That won't be very fun. And yeah, that was good retake there from LC. Brings the score.
Neon was making a lot of noise, distracting. Little did he know the Sage was coming up from behind.
Exactly, and I mean, that's exactly how you want to play it.
I feel like LC has very good team synergy. Like, they play off each other well, they swing off each other's, like, abilities well.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been noticing, too. I mean, their team play has been great. I mean, even though they lost map 1, obviously map 2 was great team play there. And, I mean, it's tied ups. This could still be anybody's game. And this is Monroe's map pick. They really want to push it here. They are going to be going for a bit of a split push. A couple people on A, a couple people on B, one mid. So they're going to play for picks, which is a great way to play this offense. Because if you make some noise mid with the chamber ultimate, maybe get one kill off of that, and then he can just go B the rest of the way. But it does look like they want to commit towards A site, as that's where the spike is headed. So I'm not sure really what they want to do here. But this might be the pick that they're looking for, as Levi does find Schmippy. Smoke from West to be able to cut off Ruvago. Some of the spray through, not really too much, just gives away info. And the trigger discipline almost was really big there. And can Axemelli find the next one? No, but Elmo has the health gap in that situation and did not take a single bit of damage. Going against that Neon, as Elmo finds 2.
You will not kill my ally.
And they will get the resurrect as well. Throws the molly out, but not on to Globe plant, as Globe finds one, Abdullah finds the next, and it's just, well, hold up. It's Globe on Reyna while ulting. This could be,
One enemy remaining.
this could spell a 4K, and it might. I don't know. Oh! If Globe would have held that just for a little bit
Just
longer,
a second longer, yeah.
they would have spotted it and got an insane clutch. But no, West will be there. Actually, that was Levi that was there, and just great job. Orbital strike to bait him out. Swing. You're in a good position. Brings him up 3-2.
Econ for LC looking a little spotty. 2 of them can full buy, the rest of them are opting for pistols.
Yeah, exactly. And Sheriff's nonetheless, so anything could still happen. Get a Sheriff, get a kill, get a gun, which could always work.
Revealing area.
But no, they're gonna sort of rush mid here through Hookah, and they're gonna get the first kill on 2 Schmippy, which, yeah, it'll be a bit of a B push.
Insane.
As Globe finds 1. Almost finding the second one, but the spray is just going out of their favor, as they are in a 4v2 situation for Monroe. Looking a little bit better here on this offense. Axemelli, though, will find 1, is going to wall,
One enemy
and sort
remaining.
of spot the one. But then he's just going to find it, and Levi follows up with the next kill, and that'll be point 4 for Monroe. Coming great here on this offense. Again, Ascent, offensive map. Got to put in the numbers now, otherwise you're going to be regretting it later. And I mean, they also have a full buy. They have Vandals, and 1 Phantom in there, and a couple of ultimates to work with as well. But if you're LC, you are going to have 3 ultimates to work with. The Finger Blast, which I would not be surprised if they go for that this round. Speed through, you can use it, get a couple of kills as an eco, and you're going to be in a good position.
Close
Wolves.
call.
Stim beacon
Very
here.
close call. And good back, otherwise you're going to get spotted up by Levi.
Enemy down.
Levi will find one, though, and here comes the Finger Blast. Is going to get stunned. That's one kill. Not two kill, though, as the Orbital Strike comes out, and West takes out Ruvago. 3v2 situation for LC, looking a little bit better here as they
One
go
enemy
for the rest of
remaining.
this A. West finds 3, and he finds 4 to wrap it up. Great play by West there.
Very clean, very clean.
Very clean indeed.
It seems like so it's hard for them to retake, but it's easy for them to kill them all. So once the bomb gets down, it's a little difficult for them to retake, but if
Exactly.
they can just kill them before that happens, it's no problem.
True. Very, very true. However, though, Eco just rifles all around the table except for one.
Does that work?
I
Get out of
believe
my way.
that is because of the blades. Levi will be spraying through the smoke trying to find one, but West will find the kill onto Levi, so Brim trading it out. They know they are in the hallway right here.
Stim beacon down.
Sends out the Stimmy. And Ruvago is just sort of chilling here, waiting for somebody maybe to push in, get the util kills, stuff like that. But if West is smart, they can go for the wallbang. Which Ruvago will rotate, so it wouldn't matter anyways. Waiting for these smokes to go down to try and do something, since your blind is out of the picture. And he's going to be going through tree here with the blades. Is not really going to find anything, but that is a good trade out though. Taking out the Sage for the Jet is not bad at all. Aximeli finds one, finds two, and that is just going to be Ruvago left. But hey, anything is still possible with a Vandal. Well, maybe if you're Globe.
Yeah, Globe really putting in the work this game.
That's what I've been saying. Past 2 map, been very good. Globe and Aximeli here on these duelists have been looking very good.
13-5 and 10-5.
And it's tied 4-4,
Sexy
so
KDs.
kind of
and it's
repeating map 1
4-4.
here with yeah, KD's looking pretty good, especially if you're Globe. 13-5, great KD. But yeah, it's 4-4, so this could still go in anybody's favor.
Launching smoke.
Ruvago
Good
taking
pick.
out West. This is a great pick. West was dealing a little bit of damage there, but nothing out of the ordinary. It's offense going for the slow push once again. I mean, they are. If you're Monroe, you are up 1.
Ooh,
Actually,
another
you're up 2
one.
now, and that's 2 hard carries out of the way.
One down.
And Vinny will find the 3rd. Great share shot and gets the Vandal for free. You only really had to spend 800 creds on that round, and now you got a free rifle, along with a plant as well. Just planting for yourself is going to be huge. Global find one, but it's not really going to matter too much in the long run, as it is still a 2v4 situation with the spike planted and the wall up on heaven. So even if you break it, they know where you are. They can play for it. And the chamber trip in tree too. So now you know exactly where everybody is, and you can just set up to play the rest of this point. But it depends on how much time they want to spend, because they have spikes set up for them. They're going to be in a very good spot to defuse or just kill anybody trying to defuse. As Globe finds Levi though, and he will get taken out by Vinny. Traded out. Great play by Monroe though to be able just to set up, get those 2 early kills, and secure the point for themselves, bringing the scoreline to 5-4.
Very good round for Monroe. Especially on like a half buy round too, right? Those 2 early Marshall picks and then the Deagle. So clean.
Very clean.
It's just very nice to see.
And we're looking to this round though. Both teams are going to have rifles, except for Schmippy, who will be opting for the Spectre here and Light Shield just because of low eco.
Play? Let's play.
That will be the 2-4, send it down through mid. And some information on point B for Monroe. And West will get spotted out by the Sova drone, so that's going to allow them to back up just for a little bit. Schmippy will send the shock dart in there, doing a little bit of damage as Vinny barely makes it out of there alive.
Yeah, it's definitely hard for them to push through these smokes. They don't have a lot of flashes.
True. And now they're just going to sort of rotate through mid since Vago has been holding that angle with the tour de force, just making sure that if anybody peeks out, they're just going to die instantly because that's how, you know, an operator works. Gummy Pawns trying to get the kill right there, but it's not going to find it as Aximeli is just sort of chilling in the smoke. Levi doesn't really know.
Spike planted.
But yeah, that'll be the door and the spike planted for Monroe as Ruvago finds the kill onto West. Molly sent out into tree, making sure that nobody wants to push through there. Because if they do, they surely will die. Potentially. I don't know. It's Aximeli, so we see movement gaps like this happen. But no, Levi will find the headshot and a flawless round for Monroe, coming in, making their scoreline 6-4.
I feel like they're finally starting to play together a little bit better. They're definitely playing off the Chambers picks really well, I'd say. They rotate off where he finds one.
Exactly.
So it's very nice to see. Also, it seems like they're winning more of their gunfights. That's always a good thing to see.
Exactly. We look here now. They're going to have ultimates, though. Monroe will have quite a bit of ultimates to work with, as they are going to go for another B strike. Orbital strike is sent out to be able to clear out market, and it will do its job perfectly as West gets taken out. Levi finding the next kill onto Schmippy. And Monroe looking very good at this point.
Spike planted.
Oh no.
Oh, did not peek that corner. Found Aximeli is going to be able to get that Vandal for free, and it's just going to kill him. From the spam, 3v4. It's still winnable if you're LC, but maybe not anymore now that your Sage is gone. Aximeli will find one and is going to get traded out, though, by Sage. Will find another, and yeah, get taken out, but I mean, it did hurt their eco a little bit here, but they will get the resurrect just so they can keep the rifle alive. And I mean, that makes sense. Last round for the swap, up 7-4 right now for Monroe.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they have a harder time retaking the site, so their best bet is to just kill them all before the bomb can even go down.
Very true.
Two of LC's members opting to buy light shields because
you want
Econ's
rifles
not
here.
So hot.
They will have all of their ultimates though, so expect some X spamming here. That's the information to be. Then he will fall low, and Globe will find one. Empress is going to be committed. Maybe we'll find a second to be able to get out. Peeks, but the drone is sent out. Now they can sort of get some more space here onto B main.
I don't know. Do you even try to rotate at this point? I don't know if they've drawn enough attention.
I don't think
Smoke
they have
has
either.
gone down. Empress is down too.
True. But there are still a lot more ultimates to be spent on both sides. That's going to be both recon darts sent out just to try and get more information. And I think this is where the rotate... At least they're going to try and rotate their mid and maybe take market. But if you're going to peek mid, you're going to be going up against an operator as well. So
30 seconds left.
Only time will tell. And if you're LC, just default this. There's no need to push in and get picks. Wait till you spot out one because you have the man advantage. That will be the orbital strike plus the stun and the slow will do quite a bit of damage. Finger blast is going to send through. We'll find Vinny through the smoke onto the head. That's going to be huge. The wall is up. Spamming coming through. 10 seconds left, and they have 10 seconds to plant this.
Do they get the bomb
it is
down?
looking very favorable, and that is the spike down, and they are unable to do so and plant the time, and LC will be able to get the kill and bring the scoreline up 5-7. As they get the rest of the kills off too.
I believe I said, yeah, I believe I said that if they can't retake, you might as well just kill them all.
Pretty much.
Let's see this buy. Looking like a pretty standard buy. Duelists getting crazier guns.
Couple ghosts, couple frenzies here and there. Nothing out of the ordinary. A Deagle, though, coming out from Abdullah is going to opt for, I don't know. If I'm a Sova, I want to be buying util instead of a Deagle.
He did have that crazy bind round where he got like 2 when he was
He
soloing
did.
the site.
He
so
did have a crazy bind round.
I
But
will,
just like, I will give him that.
I will give him that. I trust that maybe he'll do it again.
Me too.
Looking like a B push. Slowly creeping
Oh,
up.
hey, look, it's everybody. And
Surprise!
Vinny will get taken out. That's 1 kill. That's 2 kill. The run, the
Movement
gun.
gap.
It's very fun.
Woo!
And Schmippy finds 3rd.
Last player
Well.
standing.
Well,
Well.
yeah. You sort of can just rush the site and do that for free. I mean, yeah, plant just in case something weird happens, like
planted.
Elmo gets like a 3K. Because you can right-click with the classic and do some very funny things, but they're going to be spotted off. And hey, look, right-click.
I'm out of here.
Somali baiting the Sage, but I don't know how well he can do that. Gets spotted out.
Woo!
We'll find 2.
Pretty nasty.
If you're
headshot.
LC, don't push into us. They have a deagle. Don't do it. I mean, you could do it. It'd be
One
kind of
enemy
funny.
remaining.
Oh wait. No, but that was gonna be the bait to be able to take out Elmo in the end. But I feel like they shouldn't have been able to get that many kills.
Yeah,
off of
that
that.
was a really.
That was a rough round for LC,
That
but
was
great for
really
Monroe. I mean, well, LC still won it, so it's still good for them. But getting pretty much all of them with a sheriff clutch at the end, it was
Yeah,
massive.
feeding the Sage ult orbs, essentially.
Pretty much. 6-7 though. Only major guns gonna be bought here. There's a couple Spectres and a Marshal for Ruvago. So, yeah. That will be the smoke. I mean, yeah, they're going for this A push hard. They are selling the heck out of it. By selling, I mean they're going to do it. West is going to find 1. Globe finds 2 along with Axomali. That's 3 kills for
Player
LC.
standing.
They tried to get the shorty kill, but it's just Abdullah left with the classic and a dream. With the stem and the speed from Neon, you can just do that.
Gap. Yeah, movement gap, maybe.
Movement gap. Let's go. 7-7 though for LC now, tying it up. But take a look at this. Gummy's already buying an operator, and it's the third round into the half. Ah, they're just doing it to caster bait. I get it. I get you. They baited the cat. They baited the casters there. Fine. Happens all the time. I see it in Overwatch where they try and do some sort of funny thing, and then they just switch to Rein Zarya. But that is not Valorant. So we shall go back to the round, as they are looking like they are gonna. LC is gonna be headed for this A push once again, and I think they should just go for it. That is the wall. That is the slide, and that is the execute. Trade though, as Globe will get taken out. Emma will find 2 though, so it is still. It's favorable for... No, maybe not anymore. As Axomeli has 3 kills, which they are maybe looking for this ace. Able to find 1 in tree. That is a good recon, as Axomeli has 4. Can they get the ace? That is the question. Oh, spots him out.
1 enemy remaining.
And nope, Levi will take care of it, but Schmippy will find the next kill, bringing the score up 8-7, and that was well played by LC there. They're going to be very good going eco-wise into this round as well, as all of them are going to be able to buy rifles and be comfortable, maybe for next round if they win again. But if you're Monroe, what do you got to do here on this defense? You just got to hold on to these points as much as possible. Expect the hard pushes. Hold up a little bit. Maybe have one person just sit like with an LMG or something right on the corner. So that way they can push in, you can get 2 kills immediately, and then have the rest of your team rotate.
No hate to any of my Brimstone lovers, but that's why I think Omen is a little bit superior, is that he can smoke from further away. I think it's so much harder for them to push into the site with that Omen smoke in the way, and in the last round we saw, there was no smoke down for them, like the entrance.
And they really, and I mean, and LC loves playing fast like this. Just look at this. Playing with the Neon and the Brimstone combined, the speed is unbelievable on how fast you can take it. Great flick by Elmo, but it's not going to matter because West will come up with the next kill. And well played by LC again. They're going really fast. If you're Monroe, you gotta spot that out. You gotta make the changes quicker. Vinny will be going with the operator here on the jet. I don't know if that's a great idea. I mean, it could be. If they're gonna push fast onto a site again, it'll be fine. But it is looking like they are gonna be going for a little bit more of a slow push, as 2 is gonna go mid, or at least they're peeking it right now. And potentially 1 kill off of B site. I don't expect the opping jet right there. Well, we'll get taken down. But Vinny doesn't find it. He moves out of the way too fast. And now he is at 11 HP. There will be 1 down, though, for LC. So giving a little bit of an advantage here for Monroe. Spray is unfortunately not in Elmo's favor, and that is going to be a 3v4. Still looking good for Monroe, though, as they are able to trade out. Orbital Strike is going to be sent into market to try and clear it out. But Aximali is just going to click heads and take out Levi.
Scanning ahead.
We'll find the next kill. And probably this next one on Vinny. And yeah, that's pretty much just going to be the round. Unless, of course, Abdullah can do something here. I mean, you have the info gathering tools to be able to push onto a site.
He has none, actually. He has 0 info gathering tools.
Well, never mind. Because, well, hold on, it's winnable. It's winnable. Gets a kill here, but no, West is just going to trade that out. Some damage for a kill. Good trade if you're LC, as they bring the score up 10-7. And even then, they expected the fast push. This is some really good strats coming up from LC. I've really been enjoying what they've been doing. They went 2 rounds where they went really fast onto a point, took immediately. Monroe was like, no, we can combat that. We'll hold 1 angle with an operator. But no, they played really slow there. And now they're going to expect another slow push. But it looks like they're just going to hard push A into this. They will have double sentinels on A site, though. So, along with a tour de force holding that angle, could be deadly as it finds 1. Finds 2. Is it going to find the 3rd? That's the question. Nobody's going to be hiding up there. Finds 3. Ruvago, my goodness. And now if you're LC, you're screwed. That is a 5v2 situation with not much hope. Spray will do a little bit of damage onto Abdullah, but it's not really going to be too much. And they are going to rotate here slowly. As able to hold it. Ooh, Levi's at 1. Levi is at 1 HP.
1 enemy remaining.
And Vinny will just be there with the deagle. Global find 2, though. So anything's possible, but nah. Ruvago will come up with the 4th kill, though. Excellent play coming out from him. I will say that it was
thrifty, like excellent econ round.
4 kills with a free ultimate, free operator. That's really good because now you can buy here. You can buy for the next 2 rounds here if you're Ruvago. Bringing the scoreline 10-8 now, Monroe.
Teleport's ready. A gift.
But again, if you're LC, you still won those 5 rounds in a row. 6 rounds, actually, with the defuse. So this was the first defensive win for Monroe on this map. They will be able to spot him out, though. Hunter's Fury is going to be committed. Doesn't find anybody, as they're just too fast, though, but Vinny's going to find 2. Great play. Bait him out. Send Vinny in there with the Phantom. Get a couple kills, and you're going to be in a 4v3 situation. Actually, 5v4 now. Both teams are going to resurrect as Gummy and West finding the kills. That is going to be necessary, but this back and forth coming out here from both teams has just been insane. Movement gap, that's the drone, that's the recon, and that is the kill. Headshot, tried to bait the wall, but Ruvago was going to be there in market. Schmippy will have the spike, though. Might be able to plant, but it looks like they're just going to be holding backside here. They play it well, they can be able to get the kills. Planning, baiting, gets one, and they get the second one. No, Elmo's gonna find it. That was really close, but well played by Monroe there at the end.
Some really good brimstone ults in this these matches, by the way. I just want to acknowledge, like, these brimstones really know what they're doing.
Exactly. Also, I will say I really did like that play with the Hunter's Fury and Vinny at the beginning.
Oh yeah,
of that
was
round.
Really nice.
Bait him out, try to push
Forcing
him in through.
out, yeah.
You can throw that stim down, get out of there fast, but Vinny knew they were going to push out of the smoke because there's only one way you could go at that point.
See, just like really good team synergy.
Exactly. And speaking of Vinny, we'll be committing the jet knives here. Because they did die, so that you will want to save a little bit, but you can do so if you are a good enough jet and you can get those kills. Axameli is going to be doing the same thing, though, but on the Neon. And now it is go time. They're going to go onto the point. That's the blind, so now you don't know where anybody is. Axameli's going to find Globe finds the second. The duel is doing their job. Orbital strike, sent out. Globe finds the next. Abdullah gets one, but yeah, that's a bunch of kills in the favor of LC, and only one in the favor of Monroe, and that is the plant. That is the kill, and that is 11-9 for LC. Yeah.
This is such a close game. Like, they're both performing super well. I wouldn't say anyone's making like super crucial mistakes. And
it's just been reading the opponent well based on what you know, and that's how Valorant's played.
Like, yeah, their utility usage is really good. They're just playing really well, I'd say.
Exactly. 11-9 though, rifles being bought on the side of LC, so not surprising there. They are going to be going for this double sentinel hold once again on A site. So this could be pretty deadly if you're walking into this. Because I think we'll see an opening trade here from both sides. And then maybe a rotate. Globe is going to blind in. Nope, but that's not a kill that you want.
Oh.
Happened. West finds two. Battle Brim, but Vago is going to find one. 2v1 trade. That's still pretty good if you're LC. And now you basically have sight for free other than a chamber hiding in hell. You're going to be okay. Woo! Yeah. As they find the next kill.
Spike planted.
I mean, 4v2 with the spike planted and good enough util.
Scanning ahead.
Hunter's Fury.
Found them.
One enemy remaining.
But the wall bang, it's just Axe O'Malley.
One enemy remaining.
Finds one. Well, my goodness, that was an insane clutch from Abdullah. That was really well played.
Really good. That was really well played.
That was a good team play.
That was good. They were able to pick them off one by one and just retook it so easy.
That was an insane dart, though. Sending out right into the middle, finding everybody. You're able to get the wall bang, and then you're able to find Axel Malley at the end. They were able to trade it out. They gets the jet, but not much you really can do there as we head into the next round. Eco going to be good from both sides. Well, actually, Schmippy is going to have to be buying a Spectre Light Shield. And we are going to be seeing the Marshall come out from Elmo because they are still down. They really still haven't gotten a good enough economy going yet. They are going to be going for this B push again, and there's nobody on A site. So they know to hold B here.
See, this Brim smoke really slows them down, forces them to play at their pace instead of just being able to run it in like they want to. Even throwing up the neon while they haven't ran in.
Exactly. Because I know they were just going to spray through the wall. And that's going to be a great play. Now they have to rotate, though, so they can rotate through mid with the stim. And, oh my god, look how fast.
Look how fast.
He is zooming! My man just cruising to A site, and the Chamber's just going to be there and teleport right away. So now they're all going to make the rotate, and we are going to be in for a bloodbath right here. Wes gets the first kill on Ruvago. They are going to get the plant off, but it's not going to be really much in their favor as they aren't able to plant for them on long. Globe setting out the next blind, is going to spot one in heaven. It will be able to take him out with the headshot. A little bit of spray, but gets the kill. Ammo is just the only person of Monroe remaining. We'll find one kill onto the opposing Sage, but it's not going to be enough as Axmelli closes out the round and brings us to game point.
Match point.
12 to 10.
12 to 10.
What do you do here if you're Monroe? Your eco's down. There's only so much you can do. Ruvago will be able to have the tour de force. And other than
their
that,
eco is so...
You gotta win on a thrifty round. We've seen it happen before, but especially on defense with a chamber, it could work.
That's how they won their last thrifty, so...
True, but they know, but if you're LC, you know you can rush rush B here. You can spot out one. That's gonna be really good information. That's the wall, along with the Empress. Stim as well. And a lot of util being used already. They're going to be able to find one, though. Trades are coming out. Ruvago finds two, though, with the tour de forces. My goodness, it's now in a 2v3 situation in the favor of Monroe. Ruvago has been popping off with their ultimate all day, I will say. I don't know if I want to peek that if I'm your...
Ooh.
Will get stunned, though, so it's not really going to matter. Levi will get the trade on the globe, though, but Axmelli is bringing it down to a 1v1 situation. They get the plan up, but no! As Axmelli will get a 4K to secure the victory for Lackawanna. And wow, what a match that was. Bit of a nail biter there at the end, but I mean, after map 2, I wouldn't have been surprised. I wasn't surprised at all by that victory, and well-fought victory as well. We'll give some credit out to Monroe for giving us a heck of a match on both map 1 and 3. You can really tell that those were their map picks.
Yes,
especially on Bind.
definitely.
They were looking dominant on Bind.
Looking super good on Bind. Looked pretty good on Ascend. It's just LC proved to be just a little bit stronger.
Exactly, and I mean, LC just looked stronger in the end. Especially split 13-0. First one I've seen in a very long time, especially in collegiate. Man, that was dominant.
Yeah, that was
that was dominant on a defensive sided map where you have defense first, get 12-0, 13-0, rush in with frenzies, and you are going to be fine. We are going to be headed to a short break, though, and we are going to be searching for an interview. So grab some water, check your posture. We will be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to twitch.tv/esportsu. And in one heck of a match, LC was able to get the dub. And we are joined with Examli, the Neon player. Examli, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling very ecstatic right now.
Heck yeah, that was one heck of a match that we saw from the news. So, yeah, like what's on your mind right now? What's going through your mind?
Honestly, I wasn't really sure how the game was gonna pan out after the first map, but after talking to them, I feel like we just kind of like did a mental refresh,
right?
And then we just went back to the drawing board, switched a couple of the roles around, and yeah, pretty much everything else is what ended up happening.
Exactly. And so, yeah, go for it, Mars.
I have to ask, Neon is a really like standout pick, and why Neon over any other duelist like Jad or Reyna?
So for split, I wanted to go Raze because that's like my comfort pick, but I was thinking about how like we really struggle on rotating, and I didn't want to rotate too early or too late, so I felt like Neon was like a must pick. So I'm able to like rotate. If they're not there, I can run back, help my teammate on A, and overall, I just like her kit.
I mean, completely understandable. Plus, combined with the Brimstone, especially now that assuming you guys were probably playing Astra before, but what are you thinking now about like with playing like Brimstone and sort of these faster paced comps? Is this something that you guys have been working on, or just something you enjoy?
It's something that we definitely enjoy, especially because more or less our playstyle has always been if we're gonna push, we just full on send it.
Yeah, exactly.
But now with Astra kind of being out of the meta, and we're able to have Brim with his stim beacon, it makes everything a whole lot easier to entry and to get on site. And yeah.
Exactly. So, what was going through team comms and you guys after map 2 after you completed the 13-0 on split? Because
Oh
that
my.
was pretty awesome. That was really awesome.
Yeah, everybody was just like super hype. I don't even know how to explain it. Everybody was just like super happy. The vibes were high, but then again, we didn't want to get too ahead of ourselves. We had one more
Right.
map, so we just took it slow again. For the third map, I wanted to lean towards Jet, but then I kind of just said, you know what, Neon, and my teammate was like, yeah, go for it. Globe
Go for it.
especially, he was like, go for it, and I was like, all right, let's do it.
Your guys' team synergy seems really good. Do you guys do anything fun to like team bond? Because you guys like play together really well.
Before matches, we tend to like joke around, talk a little bit, and just kind of like just throw everything out of the window so that when we go into these matches, we're just fully focused on them.
Exactly. 100%. I can totally tell you guys were playing one heck of a game out there. I think that's all the questions I have. Mars, you got anything else?
I've got nothing either.
Well, yeah, thanks, Examli, and once again, congratulations on a well-earned victory. Go celebrate with your teammates, and yeah, thanks for coming on.
Thank you guys for having me. Have a good night.
You too.
And that's pretty much going to be it from us, though. The score line from Monroe is going to be 1 with LC taking the dub 2-1 in a well-earned victory, and they definitely deserve that win at the end there.
Definitely. Super exciting match tonight. Like, hope that we get to see more of it in upcoming matches.
Exactly. I want to see another 13-0 at some point here soon. That was really fun to witness. But anyways, that's gonna be all from us tonight. If you haven't already, drop the follow on both Esports U2 and Esports U normal. And I've been Rebel, joined with my co-caster Mars, which you've done a fantastic job tonight, and this was a lot of fun. So grab some water, check your posture, do what you guys got to do, and take it easy and have a good night.
Have a good night, guys.